Hello there guys, this is part 3 of my scenario. Let's get forward with this. Let's get started. Last time we were talking about the Battle of Jakku, what happened there. So I told you there was like a space station. They have a big fight with the Empire and like they win. Then the Imperial reinforcements go. So the station was used to build Imperial transport and stuff, so many stuff forward. Now the Imperials make an escape from there. They obviously lost the fight on there. So then you have like a quite big space station surrounding the planet. And then the Republic is like, what are we going to do with this? Big don't want to use it because it's wanted Imperials, and that's not on the level of the New Republic to organize such a big thing. So they decide like, why don't we shut this thing down? There's a problem, like, when the pieces go down, they can orbit, of course, but like, that's not what I want. So, but they don't want it to fall either to the plant. So they slowly like take the stuff. They use it to manufacture on building other stations and stuff. Good things. After a battle, things like start to go good for the New Republic. Empire retreats, so like they keep fighting. There's not much in the next year. Luke trains some initiates. Things go by. New Republic. Also mostly politics while they fit the Empire even further. So Empire slowly goes to the core. They're stuck in the core at this point, but core plants are big, so like they got a tight defense. Basically, like more than half the galaxy is New Republics right now. Empire is in a tight situation. People join the rebellion. So I'm going to be more interested in the Jedi part here. So you initiates join Luke's Academy because of the reason he's training Jedi and like Force sensitive go and travel to his place. They're like, can you train me? These are of course also strong Force sensitive. That went unnoticed because you can't find them all. So it was like, yeah, I will train you. And they also take training in the meantime. So this part is going to be a little more interesting. So around 2 months before, 6 years after the Battle of Yavin, so that means 5 years and 10 months after the Battle of Yavin, the Imperial Society, Palpatine's elite Inquisitors, decides to come out. And like, okay, there's a big threat here. Let's destroy the New Republic and stuff. The Emperor of course wants this, his, he wants to kill some Jedi, and, that's actually what he wants. He wants them to kill Jedi and kill some New Republic High Command so like he can come back. That doesn't work out as expected. Of course, they eventually deal some blow to the New Republic, but in the end, they're pushed back to unknown regions. Then, like 2 months after they come, we have like this cool sequence where Luke and his top initiate come, and they battle these 3 Inquisitors. the Grand Inquisitor and 2 normal Inquisitors. They're all good. They fight for a while, they escape. The next day, they come back and they have a big fight. But the Grand Inquisitor sets a trap. He duels Luke Skywalker. He loses. As you might imagine, because it's not as far as its point, as like Luke is way stronger than we ever saw in the movies. He's pretty strong. So he managed to defeat the Inquisitor with ease, but he now has a problem because, like in says, I have set a trap for you, Jedi. Now you will watch your own shit die, and some sort of thing like that. Good idea. But that isn't the case. When it comes in time, but like the fight is nearly over, and his initiative is so strong that he managed to kill both Inquisitors, and it looks like, bro, you're just so OP. You're pretty powerful. You know what, I'm going to make a knight. So here comes the first knight of the New Order. So that's a cool thing. He gets the normal 19 thing. He has a yellow lightsaber. Cool guy. That happens. Also, in the meantime, I want to explain something here. So I found out that in the sequel trilogies, Luke never gets a wife in the canon version, and Legends he does. So I'm gonna keep that storyline, but I'm gonna take it 13 years earlier. You know what I mean? So now, Legends use Mara Jade and Luke marry. So actually, I really like the idea, but he marries like at the age of 38. That doesn't belong to him, you know. I don't know if you get it. Like, I don't think it belongs to him. Marrying a son at the age of 45 just sounds awkward to me. I'm not a fan of getting children late, like 30 maybe. So I changed that. I'm not a big fan of Legends. I don't know everything, so beg me pardon here. So basically, around a few months after the Battle of Endor, they for the first time meet. They have a duel, they have another, like fucking months and go by. And by the time of Battle of Jakku, they realize that they actually like each other. They become friends. They decide not to kill each other, and this quickly develops into a romantic relationship. Like by the time of the defeat of the Inquisitors and they go back to the unknown regions, they marry. Luke's 25 at this point. I want to make that, I want that. That's something I admire. So they marry. What happens is, like, a new batch, Sidious creates a new batch of Inquisitors. He's like, I gotta go through the old same deal again, because I want to keep them from destroying the Empire as long as I can. So that's it for this part. I'm gonna also do the next part right now, and it's also going to explain the next year. Yes, because I can. Let's go. I'll see you in a minute.